understanding what's going on in agriculture as a whole really helps that state agriculture as a whole. We as farmers have to get off the farm and tell our story because it's important for us to tell our story to people that don't grow up on the farm because with farmers being about 1% of the population, the amount of people growing up on farms now is less than it's ever been. And so it's important for us to get outside our fence rows and come together as young farmers and have fun and communicate, tell stories, and just have a big time.
Tennessee Young Farmer of the Year was announced at some conference this weekend. We'll hear from the state winner tomorrow. Tennessee Young Farm Radio. I'm Tice Kenders.
If you're not listening to the Thunder Radio Morning Show, you're missing out on a lot.
Morning, everybody.
I thought
Hope everybody's doing good. Missed y'all. Welcome back. Yes, JC. Glad to be back. I ain't gonna lie. Probably rather just retire. But I guess we got to come back and do this for 10, 15 more years. JC said, looks like nothing's changed. Holly's still late.
I'm not late.
Looks late to me.
That's the end.
What's the end?
Well, it's time to get off the show.
Yeah. Already a bad start. Good Monday morning to you, everybody. Thunder Radio Morning Show back at you. After a 3-week hiatus, Holly and I are live and in studio in the Unity Medical Center studios. Glad to have you with us. However it is that you decide to join us, whether you're on the radio, the terrestrial range at AM 1320, FM 1079, FM 1067, or you're on the Manchester Go smartphone app or at thunder1320.com. However it is that you've decided to join us, we're glad to have you with us today on the Thunder Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. And there's many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great, including the M-Sculpt Neo treatments. Tighten up those abs, get the look you've always wanted. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. Check out his new location at 482 Interstate Drive in Manchester. All right, we've got a lot to get to today. We've been gone for a couple of weeks, so it's time to get caught back up. A lot to discuss. Got countdowns and community events coming up in just a second. Stupid Silly Stat, name that tune, all return today. And then we got birthdays later on in the show and whatever else you want to dig into. The Bid-Loma Connect hotlines are open at 728-1320. That's 728-1320. Holly's not been in the studio in 3 weeks, so she's starting to find things are different in here. So we're going to talk to her about that. And said, do you need to go wash your hands? She's going to have to leave before I bring her in. Hurry up. We got to and go wash her hands. We'll talk about her in just a minute. While we wait, I'll give a temperature update. We'll give a temperature update while we wait on Holly to get back. 72 degrees right now. A little mist falling on me this morning on the way in. We actually have an 80% chance of showers today. High of 86. Going to be humid. Could see some thunderstorms. Overnight low of around 67. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique near downtown Manchester. Find them at Wisteria Hill, 205 South Woodland Street, and online at wisteriahillonline.com. On that note, it's time to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show, the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated, the president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, and whatever else it is that she is. It's hard to remember all of her titles. She is Holly. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Rough start over there for you?
No, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
She don't have her
These are
headphones.
these are
Nope. I don't know where they're at.
Where are my headphones?
Couldn't tell you. Somebody's moved them, changed them, unplugged them. I don't know. It's what happens when you step away for 3 weeks. People just move all your stuff around. Also, your chair's too high. I don't know. I feel like somebody has raised that up and you're out of the screen a little bit. All right.
Is
Welcome.
that better?
Yeah.
So Josh got Tiff got Josh for Christmas this football, and it's a stress
Not anymore, it ain't.
squeezer.
The sun baked that thing.
It melted. What is this? Plastic?
I don't know what it is, but it melted.
The coating around it, and it is sticky. So
Welcome back, Holly.
I got a mess over here. That's what I get for sitting in the
I let you back in and I gave you a second chance.
You were gonna do the go back.
Huh?
I forgot you do this thing
Where is your headphones?
I don't know.
Well, they're probably in here.
Morning, everybody. I hadn't even looked on the camera, so I don't even know if it's pointing the right way.
All right, let's get you hooked back up.
Thank you.
There's your headphones.
I knew those other ones felt cheap.
And these are the good ones. These are Holly's personal headphones.
Oh, I like this song.
Yeah, that's a good one. Everybody can't hear it on Facebook or shouldn't be able to. Get me in trouble.
So Josh got
Comings and goings, what's happening in and around the community. Got a lot of things coming up that we need to talk about, Holly. We are 7 days away from the return of fall sports practice. What?
nothing. Trey's excited or surprised that we're back.
We thought about not coming back. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I could be, I could live out in the woods. I don't need a lot of material things.
She could. But yes, we are back. We are 7 days away from fall sports practice for high school. That starts on July, whatever next Monday is, 29th. And then we are 8 days away from the return of school, Holly,
Just 8?
next Tuesday.
It used to be August when we went back to like the middle to first week of August.
Yeah, I remember, because I don't know when it all started changing, but I remember I guess it was my senior year. My birthday is August the 12th, and we always went back to school after my birthday. And by the time we got to my senior year, we went back to school on my birthday.
Okay.
So, I mean, because it's been 20 years. So I guess in 20 years, they've slid up, 12, 13 days. But they do seem to go back quite a bit earlier now. But they get the fall break and they get extra days all throughout the year. I feel like they don't there's not a whole lot of 5-day weeks.
Our Thanksgiving break we got Thursday and Friday off.
Yeah, and then they get a whole week for Thanksgiving.
Maybe Wednesday. Maybe we got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I can't remember.
Dr. Carmine said, Ohio, we went back.
Hey, baby, what's up? He had a TikTok,
Awesome.
Dr. Carmine did, about someone calling him baby at the store. Josh hates that.
I don't like it. Anyway, he said we went back late August. We also didn't have a fall break there. So I don't know, would you rather have the fall breaks and the longer vacation over Thanksgiving and go back earlier? Or would you rather have a longer summer? I mean, not that it matters. They're going to do what they're going to do. What would you prefer?
I prefer like it is and having longer breaks at Thanksgiving and stuff.
But how are we going to feel once our kids are completely done with school, which will be at the end of this year? I prefer no school at all because school zones and afternoon traffic. I love summer because the afternoon traffic is so much more easy to navigate.
So you're deciding
yes
your vacation schedule based on
I'm here most of the time.
School traffic?
Yep.
How much
How
time
often
do you think that you're in school? Like maybe
it feels worse than it probably is. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, why don't you stay here one day and leave at about 2:50 and see how you enjoy trying to get home.
Probably, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I would hate it, but it seems like you have a real disdain.
I do.
Like a hate for it.
We're 8 days away from school returning. We are 10 days away from Election Day. That's August the 1st, and 11 days away from the Hillsborough Homecoming Association's Rumble on the Hill Truck and Tractor Pool. That's coming up August the 2nd and the 3rd. So several things that we've got coming up. And we probably next Tuesday, we probably will be live at Senior Sunrise. Still working on those deets.
We'll be there.
You would think. She says that, but I don't.
I've already told him we were coming.
Well, I don't have a board operator for the station. Like there's things that go into that, Holly. That
well,
we have to
better
make sure,
find someone.
Yeah. Holly just out telling people we'll do things without checking on the logistics.
We'll make it work. We'll make it work.
That's Holly's favorite line. We'll make it work. It'll work out.
It
And
does.
that's not how I do things. I'm like, oh.
Josh is like, oh, what am I going to do? What
I
am I
need to
going
know
to do?
how
He's
it's
an
gonna work out.
over worrier. The Lady Raider softball camp is today and tomorrow. The defensive camp is today. Today's the 22nd, right?
Correct.
Okay, so the defensive camp is today from 9:30 to 12 at Terry Floyd Field, and the hitters camp's going to be tomorrow, same time, same place. Or you can do one or the other, or you can do both. So the age for that is, oh shucks.
I like how Holly's real prepared when she
I'm prepared.
dives off in her reads here.
Man, okay, registration will begin at 8:45.
So you got time. You're looking for something to do with your kids today.
4 years old to 8th grade. So if you need somewhere for them kids to go, take them to the softball camp, support the Lady Raiders.
Yes. Y'all would think before.
Already giving me a hard time. I mean, I've been on the show for 5 minutes and you're already on my nerves.
You would think before we come back from a 3-week break, we would be all planned out and everything's ready to go. But I'm here to tell you right now, I walked in here this morning, completely forgot which intro music to plug in. Plugged in the wrong thing. And then we don't have Holly's headphones over there for her. She's not on camera at all. Like she spent the first 5 minutes showing neck down, which is probably what people are looking for anyway.
Not on me.
Stand up, turn around. Let's see.
Over the break, I told myself I was going to do better because I found myself in the car during best ofs.
And how'd that go?
I never listened to this show. I don't like to go
I
back.
told Holly she's got to go back and listen more.
I don't want to go back. Nobody wants to hear this. I don't want to hear it. So I caught some of the show in the car driving through town, and I was like, I've got to do better. I've got to do better.
Some of those clips are really old. Like some of those clips are from 4 years ago. I mean, you are better than you were 4 years ago.
I could pinpoint exactly what I was doing not good. And I'm already started a lot of it today.
Nicole says, y'all are entertaining me in the Smoky Mountains this morning.
Nice. I wish we were in the Smokies.
After we just had a 3-week break. By the way,
we didn't go anywhere. I sat at home and I loved it.
Oh, and I was here every day. But Holly did. She sat at home. Mm-hmm.
Josh, I got so much accomplished at the house. I hand washed the siding on our house.
Did you do payroll Friday?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
I did my job.
Way to go. I do want to let everybody know we will be out tomorrow. We just came back from 3 weeks, and tomorrow will be a best of show, so enjoy. And then we'll be back full-time Wednesday. We're going to watch the Braves. We have Braves tickets. I can't help when that falls.
Yeah.
We're going to go watch the Braves lose tonight.
Picked during the week, but
no, it's just kind of how it worked out. So we're going to go watch the Braves lose tonight, and then we'll be back. We'll stay down there tonight. We'll be back Wednesday for the show.
First thing Josh said to me when I got up this morning, he brought me some coffee, and when he sat in the bed, he goes, Albie's injured. Freed's injured.
Yeah.
He's like, go ahead and pack it up now.
Yeah. Season's over. It's done. if they could get into the playoffs and get healthy, they might be okay, but they can't hit. They can't hit. Tracy, I do it from the hotel lobby. See, we could do something like that, but we got to.
That's a song.
No, I don't think so.
Something about a hotel lobby.
Hotel key. That's a song.
No, it's not the name of the song. It's a lyric.
Oh, well. Anyway,
R. Kelly. Something about in the ignition.
Remix to Ignition.
Don't he say something about in the hotel lobby?
I don't know. Why don't you work on that during the break and come back to me with a report?
I can see you're getting irritated with me
No,
already.
I'm not irritated with you at all.
I'm interrupting you with nonsense.
No.
Well, it's okay, you guys. We'll get better.
Hotel Party. Jessica Addison said.
What's it called?
The song you're thinking of is Remix to Ignition. I think she's correcting your.
Yeah, I know.
Your lyrics. I don't know. It's not a Sublime song, though. I don't know how much she knows about it. So anyway, we'll be back Wednesday after day off tomorrow. We can't do the hotel lobby thing, although that sounds like a fun idea. We have to leave pretty early in the morning to get back. The girl one has senior pictures, so the only other way to do it would be on the road, and I don't know that that's a safe way to do it. Are you looking that up?
Yeah, I can't find it. It's fine. I tell you, I'm sure Jessica Addison is right. Hotel lobby. I'm already off to a bad start. I'm going to listen to this clip on a best of one day and be like, "Oh, Holly, you got to do better."
This is not going to be anywhere near a best of. This is not. This has not been marked or earmarked for any kind of best of.
I'll get it next segment. Hang on, I'll do better.
I don't know what everybody's doing today. Still summer break, so maybe you're headed to the lake. Maybe you're headed out for a hard day's work outside. Maybe you're cutting grass, or you're a framer, or you're doing some roofing. I don't know what you're doing. Either way, it's going to be hot out there. Twice the Ice Manchester is a quick, convenient, and cheap stop for some ice for your coolers. 18-pound bags of ice for just $2.50. You cannot beat that deal anywhere. I challenge you. You cannot beat that deal anywhere. It's super easy. You walk up, you pay, push a little button, and out comes an 18-pound bag of ice. And I did not misspeak. I mean that. It's $2.50 for that 18-pound bag. Stop by Twice the Ice Manchester 24 hours a day in the Save-A-Lot Shopping Center in Manchester. You're listening to The Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what if I told you how to solve these issues? I'm talking about my urinary incontinence.
If you let Holly drive, we may not make it back. That'd be a whole show in and of itself, is me gasping.
I would go the speed limit
air braking.
And I would be the proper length behind other vehicles. I don't know why you got to be right up on somebody's bumper.
It's a 2-hour show. We would make it from Atlanta to North Atlanta during the show. By the way, no Twitter today, because all of a sudden, I guess Twitter or X has decided you need a premium membership to live stream over there. So
we had good viewers and
we'll probably have to get a premium membership now. We did have good viewers on Twitter. So I didn't know this change until I went live this morning. I'm like, well, you have to have premium to do that over here. Thanks, Elon. I was a big Elon fan for a minute. Like, you don't have enough money.
This was one of the things I was going to work on.
What?
Still being engaging during the commercials.
Right, it's the thought that counts.
I'm trying. I'm like, be engaging, Holly.
When we come back, you need to do your new tractor pull read. First thing.
I love living in the South.
What?
That's not something you're going to hear everywhere.
That is true.
Not a lot of I don't think a lot of radio stations are saying things like your tractor pull read is coming up.
True that.
And I love it.
I feel like a lot of things happened while we were gone. Like
a bunch.
Somebody shot at Trump. Biden just dropped out.
Yeah.
Which kind of I wish we would have been on for all that.
I know. That's what Dana said. She was like, you guys
we're missing the good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not like Bongino. I'm not interrupting my vacation to get on and talk about it. Like he would
Is
be,
that what he did?
yeah, he would like just be going live on Rumble and stuff. I'm like, we're not a. If there was a major local story, we would do that. But I mean, for a major national story, y'all can get that anywhere. So I'm not doing that.
To be clear, I still worked.
Pool update. Yes, the pool is done. The pool is done. We've been in it. We got it done about towards the end of our first week of break there. The surrounding area is still not done. Like the concrete's poured, but like the excavation and the landscaping, and of course we can't plant grass right now because it's miserable out there. Those things aren't done yet. Y'all going tonight, Lindsay? They're going to the Braves game.
Who?
Lindsay Rodner.
Oh.
Whether it's a routine cleaning or a complete smile transformation,
Y'all staying down there or y'all driving back?
is here to help you achieve the smile of your dreams. Don't wait. Call Hermine Family Dental today at 931.
We usually stay just because we don't like driving back. But we don't get it twisted. We ain't staying at the Omni. That ain't happening.
One day.
One day when we're making more money.
Bucket list
Yeah.
thing. I am going to get a balcony room at the Omni overlooking the. I'm not going to get tickets to the game. I don't want to go. I want to watch it from the balcony in the comfort of the room. I don't want to be around.
Holly wants to drive 3 hours to sit in a hotel, pay $700 or more for a room, and watch the game from up there.
Kate already said that she would do this with me and we could split it.
Well, you and Kate have a good time. We are getting off a cruise ship right now, and then they're going to
Nice.
Atlanta.
That's
Y'all
a
had a
good
good
stop.
cruise.
We did that one time on the way back from a cruise. We stopped in Atlanta on the 4th of July and watched the fireworks there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really fun. There's a DoubleTree that's not even a mile away. It's 0.2 miles away. We stayed there once and walked that. And the place we're staying today is what, like a 12-minute walk or something? We're just going to walk that. We have to shuttle it with Holly's foot. Holly's got the gout.
Holly is the planet, the brains, and the look. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
We are back from our 3-week hiatus. We're glad to have you with us. Thunder Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle, and his many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great, including Emcella treatments to solve urinary incontinence. You're running around trying to play with the kids and grandkids, and urinary incontinence is ruining it. Talk to Dr. Van Winkle. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. We got still a lot to get to kind of recap the break, and I guess we start powering through the second half of the year here. We'll be here pretty much through Christmas, and then we take a little break there, but except for random days like tomorrow, we will not be here. But Holly, it's time for you to tell everybody about the Rumble on the Hill Truck and Tractor Pool.
All right, the Hillsborough Homecoming Association annual Rumble on the Hill Truck and Tractor Pool is almost here. Get ready for August 2nd and August 3rd in Hillsborough. Gates open at 5, tires spin at 7 both nights, $15 for adults, $5 for kids, 6 and 12. Okay, let me try again.
6 through 12, probably.
Okay, there should have been a comma. $5 for kids, 6 through 12, and under 6 are free.
Boom.
7. When I give the address, I'm not dyslexic, but I'm a little
A little lexic.
yeah.
Okay.
7926 Hillsborough Highway in Hillsborough.
All right. Good job, Holly.
Oh,
Pretty good read.
eh.
Did you
It was a 6.
did you pre-read that?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Oh, good, Holly. Today?
When you sent it and
Oh.
today.
Oh, good. Yeah. 6.5. 7.
6. All right. We're doing a recap.
Oh,
A recap of everything. And first off, I want to talk about what's on everybody's mind. Missy Elliott became the first hip hop artist to have a song sent into space.
didn't even know about it.
Okay, that's not it.
Okay.
That's not what. I mean, that did happen.
I was like, are you serious? That's what we're talking about right here?
It was a joke. I was trying to make a joke.
Oh. Ha. I see. I don't know how to react to things like that because if I laugh at that and she really was going to talk about that, she's going to get mad at me.
I'm not going to get mad at you. That was
Well, the problem
I
is I
thought it
wouldn't
was a
laugh.
clear joke. Nobody cares.
The problem is I would not laugh. I would be like, "That's stupid."
Given everything that has happened over the last 2-3 weeks, I just thought that was a funny headline to
To start off with,
I guess it failed. I guess it was
no
a
people may have been
flopper.
laughing. There's no
Golly,
there's no live studio audience, so we don't know how people react to things.
I'm going off your reaction. We got the pool finished.
We did finish the pool. That's it's not quite ready for the morning show pool party.
I
but
was starting to crack up there about 4 days before we finished. I was starting to get a little. I had just been tired of staring at mud.
yeah, and we still got plenty of mud, but that hole we were looking at was
So they poured the concrete, and that afternoon they said, "Look, you can stand on it, but not with your shoes on. Go barefoot."
Yeah.
I walked all over that concrete. I was glad it was there. I was walking, even though the water inside the pool was swamp green
at that time. Yeah,
because we didn't have the pump running. It looked like it had a film of just dirt and bugs that you could.
bugs.
It was no longer a liquid.
It's a good way to describe it. It's cleaned up now.
So I walked all over this concrete, and I guess the powder or something is very drying.
Yeah, dry your skin out pretty good.
The heels of my feet were so cracked and busted that the other day one of my heels busted open. It started to bleed. It's so dry. Right on the bottom of the heel right where you step, it busted open, and I don't know what to do about it because it hurts when I walk. It hurts.
Today we get to go to Atlanta and walk about a mile.
I've been keeping it clean and stuff, and it's not like a long. It's just really deep.
Yeah. Holly was walking around a little bit too much out there.
My heels
concrete.
look like a tater tot. I have got.
She paints
listen,
quite the picture.
Friday, my sisters and the girl one went to get permanent jewelry at Wisteria Hill, and everybody got ankle bracelets. But I wasn't putting my little tater tot foot right up there for her to put it. I was like, no thanks. It's okay. So I got a sweatshirt instead.
Look like it's been through a cheese grater.
Last night I was sitting in the bed watching my crime stories, and I was Googling what to do for busted cracked heels. And that's the age I am.
You probably need to just wear a boot for a couple of weeks, let that thing heal up.
I'm not going to wear a boot for crusty heels. I looked it up, and it said that there's some cream or lotion you could put on there. It says it helps for the dry skin, but I don't know what to do about that crack.
Last night I'm trying to go to sleep. Holly's putting them tater tots on my leg.
Well, if he can handle me during the winter months where I go on a no shave November and December and January and February, my legs be looking like a cricket. I rub them together, I can make some music. If he can handle me, at my worst, then he can handle tater tot heels.
I don't know, man. It's kind of creepy.
It sounds like Velcro when I walk on carpet.
Sticks.
It hurts. It's pain. I don't know. I do not have the feet of a delicate lady. I have the feet of a 65-year-old construction worker with diabetes.
Kevin said, put some cream and sock on it at night. She's not going to keep a sock on. I'm here to tell you right now.
I'll try. I have a sock on now.
Trey says occasionally severely cracked heels can get infected and lead to a skin infection called cellulitis,
Yeah,
heel fissures, or cracked heels.
I think I've got the fissure. I definitely have the cracked heels. But I was washing
She
it
got
real
tater
good.
tot heels. A whole different thing.
I was, it's no longer bleeding. But it sure does hurt when I walk. I'm gonna go up to
How are we supposed to go to the game today and walk to the stadium?
because I'm gonna suck it up. I'm just gonna do it.
And she says that she has this thing where in her brain she can romanticize her ability to be tough, and she's like, "I'm gonna suck it up. And we're gonna do it." And then she'll get halfway there, and I'll see her start to limp a little more. But she's not gonna tell me because she's gonna show me, and then we'll have to amputate that foot or something. Like this is gonna. She's gonna show.
Have I said anything to you other than this morning? And you seen me limping, and you're like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Oh, it's my foot," But I'm not like, "Oh, Josh, I can't walk."
Yeah, but when you do that, my immediate instinct is to fix that issue. So I'm like, well, we just won't go to the game.
Yeah, he's like, we won't go. I'm like, we're not missing the Braves game because I've got dry heels.
And then you're going to sit there and be uncomfortable, and she's going to want to leave in about the fourth inning.
Buddy, I'm going to want to leave by the fourth inning if I had healthy feet.
I know.
I just can't. I don't like sitting somewhere.
She can't sit still, so a baseball game is not the thing for her.
I'll be up picking up trash. People have just so I can be occupied. I'll just walk around, pick up cups and popcorn bags that people have.
And this is the first time we're going to go without the boy one. We're going to go. Well, we've been just me and Holly before, but it's been a long time. But usually it be me, Holly, the boy one, and the girl one. Well, the boy one's got school, so he can't go, and so the girl one's going with a friend, and that's also a girl, and so. I'm a little outmanned here, and I feel like everybody's going to just want to go do other things other than the actual baseball game.
Why can't you sit there and watch the game? Why do we have to be there to hold your hand to watch it? If we want to go walk around and take pictures in front of the statues or whatnot, big deal.
Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. We probably have a lot more we're supposed to recap. We didn't get very far. We got to pool and tater tot heels and then stopped.
If anybody knows a treatment for that, please let me know. I'll try anything.
Let's get a full weather forecast, shall we? We're going to be up around 86 today. We're pushing the wrong buttons. I made my screen go full screen. They don't know how to make it stop. There we go. You got the high today of 86, 80% chance of rain and showers, and then overnight tonight, an 80% chance of rain and showers, low of 67. And we go right back to kind of that cooler. I say cooler. I mean, cool for this time of year pattern. 82 on Tuesday, Wednesday, and just 80 on Thursday and Friday. So really no hot days this week. Pretty much a 60 to 80% chance of rain every day this week. We're not going to see a lot of sun. So typical, we got our pool done, and we're not getting a lot of hot, sunny days to go sit in it. Weather forecast brought to you by Patton Pest Control. It's like mosquito stew we're making out there. Call Tyler Patton. He'll take care of that at your home or your business. There's no contracts. 931-247-0781. That's 931-247-0781. You're listening to The Morning Show on Thunder Radio.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior coverage and still save money with Erie Insurance. Customers who switched to Erie saved up to $951.
Okay. So you have to oil them and hydrate them.
Okay, so Dana just sent me something to put on there, like a salve. The first thing I read when I was like, what to do for cracked feet? First thing it says, doctor says, don't treat the feet, get a bottle of water, because you can lose a liter of water a day, and that wreaks havoc on your skin, especially your heels. And I was like, I'm not going to tell Josh.
Basically, drink more water.
That was the answer.
Drink more water is the answer to a lot of your problems.
I think yesterday I was feeling the results of being a little dehydrated.
She was.
I had a couple of
She went and
beers.
exercised yesterday morning
Yeah.
in the humidity, and then had a couple of beers at Common John. And she just does not comprehend the amount of water she needs on a regular day, much less when she works out and then has some beer. You require so much water. And she doesn't. She just, this battle's been going on for, I don't know, 15 years.
No, honey, this battle's been going on for 39 years.
Well, for me.
Trey heard you say that I had gout, and so now he's like, do you have gout?
Do you really have the gout?
But I don't. My dad has gout. My grandpa has gout. When I was in high school, I was having some issues with my left foot, and they thought I had gout. And my stepdad would say, Holly got the gout. He thought it was so funny to say that, and I don't have gout. It's called an accessory navicular. It's just like a little extra bone. It was causing me some issues, but now I don't know why they think that that's funny.
I don't either.
Holly's got gout. They love that.
When we come back, yeah, Praters. When we come back, talk about Praters.
Okay.
You got that?
No, I will be ready.
Look no further than Carmine Family Dental in Deckard.
Yeah, you're getting all kind of foot advice over here on Facebook. I mean, just all kind of it.
Thank y'all.
Jessica says go get a pedicure and get the paraffin wax put on your feet.
Oh, okay.
My smile was completely constructed by Dr. Carmine and his team. Whether it's a routine cleaning,
Get a report so we can just hook you up with saline at night. She just does not drink enough water. I'm officially a water what are these called? A water jug guy now.
Where is it?
It's in the truck. I didn't fill it up this morning because I'm going home early because of the ball game.
Looks. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Welcome back. Across the top of the hour, Thunder Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. There's many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great, including Temperature Envy. Say goodbye to wrinkles. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you, Josh.
First time back in a few weeks. A little rusty, but I think otherwise mostly good so far.
Yeah.
Mostly good so far. If you're watching on the Carmine Family Dental Cams on Facebook, YouTube, thank you for that. No Twitter today. We learned that Twitter decided you need to have a premium membership. So I'm going to talk to all my advertisers about their rates. Holly, this is going to be your job.
Honey, I would come out of that meeting owing them money.
Yeah. We certainly each have our strengths.
And the fact that he wants me to be a good salesman.
Not even a salesman, just not a bad one. You don't have to be a good one. Just don't be a bad one.
I feel like I sell a little differently. You have people that fish with a pole and a hook, and then you got people that fish with a net. I'm more of the type of person that just kind of waits for a fish to float downstream that's died, and I'll grab it.
This is your kind of fishing.
What is this?
It's Roxanne.
What? That's not fishing at all.
We each have our strengths.
I get what you're saying.
There you go, Holly. Why don't you tell everybody what's happening at Praters today?
Today you can get hamburger steak or spaghetti or chicken tenders or smoked pulled pork, red parm potato, sweet baby carrots, green beans, pasta salad, coleslaw, and side salad. Get your choice of a meat, 2 sides, a drink, and bread, all for just $9.99. Find Praters at 620 Woodbury Highway.
Good, Holly. Good.
I nailed that.
You did. Tomorrow, just to add to that, is Tuesday. They do 75-cent wings on Tuesdays. And also buy one entree, get the second equal or lesser value, half price. If you that's after 5 o'clock, and they got $1 off long necks after 5 o'clock too. So big deals on Tuesdays after 5. Tuesdays. What's here?
It's Name That Tune, Josh.
Thank
It's going to be very hard.
Somebody has messed with my bell during the break.
Elbow.
We can't even get to our bells without problems.
It's Name That Tune today. Josh is going to play a little snippet of a song, 1, 2, and a 3-second clip. Once you have figured it out, you got to call in and give us the exact right name of the song and the artist. What?
2 tickets to Beach Bend Park.
You heard him. It's going to be difficult today.
Difficult. During our break, did you seriously consider just quitting the morning show? Because I did.
No.
I was going through scenarios of how we could do it differently where we didn't have to do it all the time. Couldn't come up with any.
Okay. Well, let's play this game.
728-1320.
I went to Singo with Kate at Common John, and this song played, and she knew it, and I had no idea what it was.
Kate's older.
And I was like, she's going to fight you, and I'm going to definitely use this for Name That Tune.
I think it's going to be the morning show with Kate and Trey, honestly. They seem to be kind of the more loyal, aggressive fans. I think they would do good. We'll just put them on here.
Play it again. 1 second clip.
Okay, boss.
Name that tune.
Does anybody know that?
I wanted to make it a little more difficult because I think that's more fun.
When it's challenging. I feel like if Gerald were listening, he would get this.
Maybe he is listening.
Trey said that explains your foot fungus. You went to Common John with Kate. Oh,
Gerald guessed, but it's not. He got it wrong. Let's play the 2 second clip. Good guess.
Little more here.
Round ain't nothing.
Yeah, to be fair, I feel like Singo, you probably got more than 1 second.
They played this. They played it.
The whole song.
Not the whole song, but you listen to it as the song plays, and then first person that gets a bingo and figures it out, you got to be the fastest.
Round ain't nothing.
All right, 728-1320 if you think you know that. Really no guesses on the phones at all this morning.
I did good today.
Let's go ahead and expand. Let's go ahead and get to the 3 second clip here.
Round ain't nothing in the world like a...
All right. It's quite a bit there.
Round ain't nothing in the world like a...
728-1320. Name that tune. I got 2 tickets to Beach Bend Park for the winner today. We got to get those gone this morning.
Gerald got it that time.
There we go, Gerald. Good, Gerald. Somebody's on the phones. Let's try it out. Good morning. You're on the morning show.
Is it Chantilly Lace?
It is. What's your name?
Holly Johnson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Holly Johnson. Good job. Good to hear from you. How have you been?
Doing very well. I'm glad to hear that y'all are back.
Hey,
Thank you.
That may not be a good thing. A vacation's always nice.
It is.
It was nice.
To be clear, there was no vacation. We just weren't here.
It was a staycation.
It was a staycation.
That's okay.
And
some time off.
Some of us still worked 40 hours a week, and some of us didn't. And I'm going to let you guess which one some of us is. Okay?
Jeez.
I'm going to plead the fifth on that one. I'm not even going to try to touch it.
Thanks for listening, Holly.
Thank you. Good morning.
Why don't folks name their kids Holly anymore?
That's a pretty popular name. Didn't we do that popular name as a 2023?
I don't
Wasn't
know
it still on there?
anybody that has named their kid Holly.
Oh.
You should do it if you're pregnant or expecting. You should
name it after your favorite morning show host.
Holly's a good name. I didn't like it when I was little. I thought it reminded me of Jolly, Holly Jolly.
I thought Holly was amongst the most popular girl names, but turns out it's not.
I told you.
I thought it was.
It's not an uncommon name where you hear it and it's like, ooh, that's a unique
You just don't see
thing.
as many Hollies as you used to.
And it's a good name, and I hate that more folks aren't keeping that alive.
You don't see as many Joshes anymore either.
I think Joshua is one of those classic.
Yeah, it's biblical.
Yeah, it's an old name, and no, there's lots of Joshes.
I said there's still lots of Joshes. I just don't feel like I see a lot of them anymore.
Now we're going to be surrounded in the workforce by Cadens, Jadens, Bradens.
No, I know. Haydens, Paydens. When we were growing up, the J names, that was it. It was J's.
Jessica.
A lot of J's, man. It was like the most popular thing. But the most popular girl names of 2023, we did this before, but Amelia.
I have a niece named Amelia.
Olivia.
We know lots
Olivia.
of, yeah.
Ava.
We know Ava's.
Mia. Charlotte. Emily is still one that continues on.
That's my sister's name.
Yeah, I know lots of Emilys. That may be the most popular girl name of all time. You hear a lot of Emilys.
I've got my sister's name is Emily, and my niece's name is Emery.
Isabella. We know some
Oh, yeah.
Isabellas. Sophia. We know some Sophias. Lily, Luna, Evelyn, Elizabeth. There's a classic. Grace. Violet.
Violet. You're turning violet, Violet.
Eleanor. What is Freya? What even is that?
Freya.
Is that a word?
It's a name.
Harper. Kai. Those are some of the more popular girl names. Those are girl names.
I've seen Kai used as boy names.
I have seen Kai boys. I've not seen a lot of Kai girls, but I don't know.
Anyway, if you're saying Holly's a good name.
If we had more kids, I don't think that our naming would be in line with the modern day naming.
No, I'm giving that kid I'm going to call him Turbo or something. It's going to be
Turbo first name, Slider middle name. Turbo Slider.
We were watching the sports was on at Common John yesterday, and they were in, I want to say it was golf or tennis. I don't know what sport the girl was playing, but her name was Asterisk Tally.
I saw that.
I
feel like they didn't have a name. And so at the hospital, they put a little asterisk next to her name. And the parents saw that, and that's what it's going to be. Knuckle Curve. That would be a good one.
Knuckle.
Oh, Nuxie.
Come here, Nuck. Nuck if you buck.
We've got to take a break. A news break. Here. Golly.
I'm sweating. I was cold when I got here this morning, but it's warm.
Let's take a look at your current temperature outside. 72 degrees outside the Thunder Studio. It's going to be kind of a overcast day. Not a lot of sun out there. An 80 to 90% chance of rain throughout the day. Not all day, but throughout the day here in the southern Middle Tennessee area. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. We're going to get up to 86. About as high as we're going to make it. Wisteria Hill Boutique in downtown Manchester. They did a permanent pop-up jewelry sale on Friday. Holly went with some girls, had a good time. A lot of people come out of there with, what they call them, anklets, or just ankle bracelets.
Yeah. The girl went in, one of my sisters got anklets, and then my other sister got a bracelet.
Well, they had some really cool stuff up there. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. They update that stuff all the time at 205 South Woodland Street, on Facebook at Wisteria Hill Boutique.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Thunder Radio's local news update is brought to you by Spring Street Market.
Tracy said that foot infection's got you sweating. It'll do it. Tater tot foot over here. Tater tot Holly. I call my son Tater Tot.
I used to have cute feet. I could have made money on a website. There's not a lot of like body confidence here, but I had pretty good feet.
Maybe that's what
And
you should do.
As
now.
I'm getting older, like this pinky toe, why do they start turning sideways?
You're pronated.
Like my pinky toe sits like that. It used to sit like this, real perky. Now it's sideways.
What happens to stuff, I guess, over time.
And my nails are thicker now.
It's a real selling point.
They're.
I don't like the fact that we're getting older.
And
maybe there's a market for chewed up feet. You know, people get into everything.
They do.
Concrete feet. You know.
Yeah.
And,
concretefeet.com.
Yeah, I mean, there's a market for everything.
Like rubbing sandpaper. I could start a fire with my feet. I don't get pedicures or manicures. I don't like a fingernail file. I cannot.
You shouldn't do any
That's
of that.
like torture to me. Have a fingernail file.
I don't like that either.
I can't stand it.
Thought of that.
I tried to go and say no file, no, and then they look at me like I'm pretty. No file? Oh yeah, please don't file my nails. And
Trey said you need a pedicure about every 3 weeks.
Really?
That's what he said. So it must be true.
I'm gonna take my shoe off. I'm gonna show y'all my feet.
Do not do that. You got to draw a line somewhere. And we got to charge for that. They don't get free views of the feet.
One of my ideas that I had to make the show better was like have a box of like random like shower thoughts. And during this commercial breaks when I don't have anything to talk about or I could reach in the box and pull out
topics. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I had a physical a few weeks ago. I asked my doctor about the same issue with my feet. He said, and I quote, "Your feet are old and thirsty."
Who said that?
Jessica Addison said that. Holly's feet are no doubt thirsty. I guarantee you they are thirsty. If you will just drink more and hydrate, then you'll be so much more happy and so much more, and you'll just feel better.
I went to the track yesterday.
She did.
And I exercised.
I was so proud of her.
Me and the girl one was going because she wants to improve her 100-meter time. So she wants to get off the block faster. She wants to be more conditioned this year when track season comes around.
Yes.
So she went to get some work in, and
I didn't meet me up there.
Josh was already up there.
I went and ran 3.5 miles before they showed up. And then I helped the girl with their sprints, and then I ran bleachers for 15 minutes. So, but yeah, go ahead.
He works out. So I told the girl, and I said, I think I'll go with you. And she's like, you're going to run? I'm like, well, I'm going to do a run walk.
Yeah. Which I was proud of you for coming.
She's like, does Josh know you're coming? I said, no. I said, I don't want to tell him because he'll make a big deal about it. And then if I decide not to go tomorrow, I will have this guilty feeling, and I'd rather not make a big deal about exercise, and I'd rather it just kind of do it when I can do it. And when I got there, Josh was like, Holly, you're going to exercise? I'm proud of you. You know, he was making a real big deal about it, and I'm like, just let's not make this
damned
a
if
thing.
you do, damned if you don't.
Let's not make this a thing.
Yeah. And then if I don't say anything, she's like, you didn't say nothing about me going to work out. You didn't say nothing about it. I went, worked out, and you didn't say nothing.
You can say something, but you make a big deal about it.
I was excited you were there. I want everybody to come and work out. Get healthier. It's a good thing. So I'm trying to, that's positive reinforcement. Everybody's like, positive reinforcement. You got to be more positive, Josh. Positive reinforcement. I'm like, good. And it's like, stop that.
Do you know why I don't, a lot of times the reason I don't work out or
why?
Because I decide not to Number one, I'm like, I haven't drank enough water today, so I'm going to feel bad after I work out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not going to work out today. Or it'll be, I just ate. Or I don't want to get sweaty because I have to go somewhere here in a little bit.
Lots of excuses.
Lots of them.
Yeah. We can do better, Holly.
I had planned to get up this morning and get on the treadmill, but I didn't want to get sweaty before the show. What?
Nothing.
That opposites actually do attract. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great. During the break, we were talking about Holly wanting to go work out, and she doesn't work out because she has all these excuses of why she doesn't want to get sweaty or she didn't drink enough water. And last night I said, "What time do you want up in the morning?" And she said, "I want up by 5." In my head, I'm like, "Is she gonna try to get on the treadmill? That's awful early for her." So I woke her up this morning at 4:55 to give her extra time, and then she didn't. She didn't do it.
I wanted to give.
It's really hard in the morning to do it.
I wanted to get up and exercise, but then I thought, my hair is clean. I don't want to get sweaty before the show because I didn't have 5 o'clock is not enough time to exercise and then take a shower. What?
Oh, I'm reading comments over here that we're not even going to touch, but I'm just like, they are definitely intriguing. They're way off topic.
About feet?
No. It's some other stuff. You'll have to look at it later.
All right. We're going to play more games here.
Yeah, we do have more games. You can watch the show and comment and be a part of it over on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. You can watch the show on Facebook. Search for Thunder Radio. You can also watch on our YouTube channel. YouTube channel. Search for Thunder Radio there as well.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat wrapped up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. Freedom Automotive, great place to get all of your tires right now. They can hook you up with a set of 4 tires. They can do installation, do all your balancing, and all of your other automotive repairs as well. Freedom Automotive. You can find them on Hillsborough Boulevard, right in front of College Street Elementary School, locally owned and operated. Holly.
10% of us have at least one of these in our car. What is it? 10% of us have one of these in our car. What is it? I'm not.
Call.
Give us a call on the Ben Lomond hotline, 728-1320. If you can't get through, 728-3526. Phone's ringing, buddy.
Oh, give me a second. Morning show.
An umbrella?
Great guess. An umbrella is a great guess, but it's not the right one.
Not right. Good try.
I have an umbrella in my car.
Do you?
Yeah.
I feel like every time we need one, that we don't have one. 728-1320 for today's stat. 10% of us have at least one of these in our car. What is it? I just saw the answer. That's funny. That is very funny.
I probably have one of these in my car.
Probably. Morning show.
But a flashlight.
Good guess, but not it. Good try. Not a flashlight.
That is a great guess.
That's not it.
Technically, almost everybody's got that with their cell phone, but he means just a actual flashlight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if I have a flashlight in my car or not.
You know what she does have? A window buster outer in case she ever ends up going underwater. It needs to bust them windows. And a seatbelt cutter. Morning show.
Morning show. An eye scraper.
Eye scraper. Good try, but not it. Morning show.
Air gauge.
Air gauge. Good try, not it. Y'all are thinking emergency, vehicle emergency stuff. It ain't it. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. It's not jumper cables or a battery pack or whatever. None of that's it. 728-1320. 10% of us have at least one of these in our vehicle. Morning show.
Air freshener.
Air freshener. Good guess, but not it. Air freshener. It's not vehicle emergency related, which an air freshener is not. Morning show.
An old receipt.
An old receipt. That's a really good guess.
And you're getting
more on
closer.
the right page
Yeah.
there, but not it. Old receipt. At least 10% of us, or 10% of us have at least one of these in our vehicle.
Because that's not something that goes in the car.
Morning show.
Food wrapper.
Food wrapper. Good guess,
You're
but
so
not
close.
quite
You're-
it.
You're getting real close.
Real close. Holly is. Leanne said napkins from a restaurant. Holly keeps all the extra napkins and all the extra straws.
That's because we went to a football game and a couple of guys rode with us and he needed a napkin and I had no napkins. He was like, "What do you mean you don't?" He said, "Do you not have a console full of napkins?" I was like, "No, I'm sorry. I don't." So now all the napkins.
Morning show.
Hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer. Good try. Not
Yes,
it.
I keep hand sanny.
Morning show.
A drink cup.
A drink cup. That's a good try, but not it. 728-1320. If you get it right, I got 2 tickets to Beach Bend Park. If you get it wrong, you get to call back and try again. You get these Beach Bend Park tickets gone. Morning show.
What about a toothpick?
What about a toothpick?
That's
not
a
it.
good guess,
Not
but
it.
it ain't the right one.
Morning show.
An empty drink bottle.
Empty drink bottle. I got a lot of those. Not it though. Mostly water bottles where I've hydrated myself to work out.
I drink water and work out.
Just so extraordinary that I drink water.
You just gotta like keep reminding people.
I'm
how
trying to remind
fit
you.
and hydrated
I'm
you
not
are.
fit. Morning show.
A straw.
Straw. Good guess. Not it.
I do try and keep an extra straw.
Morning show.
A book to read.
A book to read. Good try, but not it. Morning show.
What about a trash bag?
What about a trash bag? Not it. Good try. 728-1320. 10% of us have at least one of these in our vehicle. And we don't have the right answer yet. 728-1320. I had another thought in my head and it just completely disappeared when I started to go down that road. When y'all hear this, y'all are
going
going
to be something that's under your seat. Probably.
When you hear this, it's not going to be under your seat. More so, there's going to be between them.
Or stuck in the track.
Yeah. Something like that. Take your guesses.
Probably still looks the exact same.
728-1320. 728-3526. Morning show.
What about money?
Money. Not it. Good try. Money. I wish I could find some money down there. Morning show.
A French fry.
French fry. Yes, that is the right answer. What's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon. It's a French fry. Sure enough. What about you? You got any French fries in there?
No, I try to keep mine clean.
I try, but man, it slips down between the seats sometimes and gets way down there between the seat and the console. It's hard to reach. You know? Come on by. I got some tickets for you.
Thank you.
Thanks for playing. An old French fry. Leslie said a hair tie, which would have been good. Roll of paper towels.
Y'all call them hair tie. When I was growing up, I called them ponytails. Some people call them rubber bands. They're not rubber bands, but.
Morning show.
French fry.
Oh, man. You had the answer, but you were just one call too late. You just missed it, but you would have had it right. What's your name?
Thank you, dude.
What did he say?
At first, I thought he said, "Thank you, dude."
And then I think he said a name.
Something Duke. Nikki Duke. But that's not it.
It went too fast. Trey said, looks the same and tastes the same. I have never ate a fry out from between the seats. I've never been that hungry.
Best fry.
Well, it's probably going to be McDonald's. I hate McDonald's. Which, by the way, the new one is open over here.
Maybe
we need to swing by there and get a little breakfast.
Love McDonald's.
There's nothing. I
love McDonald's. I love them little cheeseburger, them little single patty cheeseburgers. You get two in the combo meal.
Do you eat both?
I just eat one.
Why do you do that? She orders 2 burgers, eats one.
They
every
don't
time.
have an option for just one.
Dollar menu.
But I also want fries and a Coke, and I want my fries to be large.
You can get a large. I bet I can go
even
order.
though I don't eat them all.
I bet I can go order for you and save you about half the money of what you're spending there.
Half?
Maybe not half, but I don't know what. I like to roll up and see what that combo costs and see what I can order it for.
And I also want a large Coke because McDonald's
They
has
do them
the
for
best
$1.
Coke. Large?
Yes.
Yeah, then I can definitely be eating cheaper.
She's so bougie. She just rolls up in there. Money ain't no thing to her.
Yeah,
she just
I'm
rolls
real
up there
bougie
and
because
she's
I
just
get
like,
the combo at McDonald's.
you can get the dollar
That's
menu
me.
burger,
Tater
dollar menu
tot
fries.
feet and Mickey D's. Bougie.
I'm just saying we could be a little bit more frugal with our money. Trace says $1.49. The dollar menu is $1.49 now. I guess I'm not surprised. I guess I'm a little surprised it's only $1.49. Like I'm surprised it's not the $4 menu. He said he's gonna price check for us on the app right now. Other things that we did while we were on break. The new NCAA game came out.
It did. We did not have a PS5.
We do now.
But the boy one and Josh got together and they both paid half.
And you just talk about complete buyer's remorse. You know,
you have buyer's remorse?
Oh yeah. I was like, we got to get it. I got to play this game. I haven't played NCAA in 10 years, and I don't play video games anymore. Like I don't play them. I don't have time for that. Although when the new Grand Theft Auto comes out next year, I do think I'll probably will play a lot of video games. But I haven't played video games in years. I've not played past the PS3. I played some PS3. I never played any of the PS4, right? And so I don't know how to play these games. And then, this new NCAA football game's coming out. I'm like, okay, we got how much is a PS5?
Nostalgia got you, didn't it?
The nostalgia got me. And I'm like, oh, we could sit. So we paid half. Me and Holly paid half, and the boy one paid half.
To buy the console.
To buy the console alone. And
his birthday is coming up. And so we're like, we'll just go ahead and buy you the game for your birthday.
So we'll buy the game. And it's all fun, but I'm sitting there last night. And I'm like, I don't play Dynasty mode. I get in here, I do all this recruiting and all that. And I'm like, I've sat here for 30 minutes, haven't played a single bit of football. And then I start playing football, and Rice has put up 21 points in the first half against me as Tennessee. And I'm like, I can't stop them. I can't stop them. They're just running through me, and I can't do anything about it. And I'm scoring. I won the game, but I'm not good enough to blow out Rice by 55.
Who's Rice?
Exactly. I scheduled them on purpose because I need a cupcake here to start the season off, so I can practice and learn the buttons and things, and just I don't have the capabilities.
So you're not any good at it, is what you're saying.
I don't have the and I don't have the time. I sat there. I'm like, I could be doing so many other things right now. I spend an hour and a half, which is not even that long in video game land. In video game land, an hour and a half, you barely just started. Once you start playing, you're in there for 5, 6, 7 hours. And I spent an hour and a half. And when I got done, I was like, I could have went to bed 10 minutes ago. I could have got some other stuff done that I need to be doing.
But
that vacuum is still in the pool. And
I thought it was supposed to be. I thought that was like a relaxing thing to like sit and play a video. Like
sports video games, not so much.
I thought that was kind of like some unwind
you
time.
I thought so.
But you didn't feel relaxed?
No, I'm trying to learn. It took me forever to figure out how to change what my coach looks like.
Why would you spend so much time on that?
Well, because when it created the coach, it didn't look like me.
Oh, it has to look like you're the coach. You're not the player.
I'm not the player. Well, you could do it where you're the player, but I want to be the coach.
And it didn't look like you, so you spent.
Holly, it didn't look like me at all.
Well, but it isn't actually you. It's just a video game.
Yeah, but I want it to be representative of me. It doesn't have to look exactly like me.
That's where you and I are different, because if I played that game, I would spend the majority of the time picking what I look like. Do you get to design the uniform? Because I would want to do that
within the bounds of the game.
I would want to, pick the colors on the field.
No, you can't do that.
I would want that's a video game I want to play where I get to decorate something.
Yeah, I let her get a hold of my Grand Theft Auto game a long time ago. I had a bunch of pink cars.
Sims, remember Sims?
Oh, I loved Sims.
I
tried to hook up with all the girls.
I wanted to decorate the house, and that's you had to go to work to get the money to buy the upgrades for
Yeah.
your house. So I had to, do that part.
I
But what I enjoyed doing was the decorating.
I could not figure out how to get that coach to look like me.
Maybe I'll come in and I'll decorate your coach.
Well, it's better now. It's fixed.
Oh, you fixed him?
Yeah.
I wish I'd have known. I want to see a picture of little Coach Peterson.
It still doesn't look like me. It just was not a representative of me at all. And that's all I'm going to say. And I'll let you figure out the rest.
Well, if you would have left it, you might have been better at football.
Probably. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. I want to tell you about Common John Brewing Company. We were up there yesterday, enjoyed some breakfast, enjoyed some pizza. I don't know. We were up there about 4 hours.
I had the wings.
Holly had some wings. They got a new beer, the Straighter and Narrower, which I recommend that one.
Did you like it?
I did like that.
Did it give you, yeah.
Yeah, I never was a fan of the Straight and Narrow.
I thought that was I thought that's what you liked.
No, I like the Clean Slate, which they don't always have. They'll run out and they'll bring more back. And the DAP, they had that for a while. I like the Lottie Lottie, that's good. But I just never was a big Straight and Narrow fan. But the Straighter and Narrower is better.
Okay.
So try that out. If you go on by there, they're open Wednesday through Sunday at Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway. Find them online at commonjohnbc.com. Morning show here until 8:30. Don't go anywhere.
This is Matt Harris at the Harris Law Firm asking an important question. Did you accidentally get married in your 20s?
I'm with you, Kevin. You got to be more productive than that. But at the same time, all I was doing was sitting there watching Dexter reruns. So I'm like, I might as well go in here and play this. I'm nowhere near as productive as I should be. I'll just say that.
I'm very productive. I got so much done with this time. I don't know what it is, but when no one is home, when I'm home by myself, I can get so much cleaning done, and I wanna clean and I wanna stay busy. But when someone's home, I'm like, what's the point? They're just gonna go behind me and ruin it. So when no one is at the house, that is my favorite time.
I did win the game though. It was tough and hard. I couldn't stop him. Could not stop him. Quarterback torched me. This new video game, this new style video game is not made for me because what I would used to do when I was back in my college playing days, I'm a power I formation, run the ball down your throat kind of guy. He didn't throw it a
By
lot.
college playing days, he's still talking about video games.
Yeah, in my college video game playing days, I didn't play any. My head coach looked like I played a little bit there for a while, but I think I played middle linebacker for 4 years, and it's not me. So anyway, I'm a power I formation, Maryland I, run it down your throat all day long, shorten the game, wear you out kind of person. Well, this new video game wants you to just sling it around, and it's not my style. Too much risk involved in passing. I'm adverse to risks. I'm a risk adverse person. Just $250, Josh. Can't take it with you.
Put Justin Cougar on the birthdays.
Is it today? It's not his birthday.
It's Justin Cougar's birthday.
It's Justin Cougar's birthday. That's true. We should put it on there. Didn't all them triplets have a birthday one day?
They did have a birthday one day.
Was it Saturday?
I think it was Saturday.
I think so as well.
And Zeke and Zane.
Hang on, man. I'm not done with this one.
No, I think Zeke and Zane. They were yesterday.
Got it.
Get it.
All right. It's 52 cents more pre-tax for the meal. 2 burgers. This is with no coupons. Deals included. Most of the time there's a coupon deal for fries and a drink. But she doesn't want the 2 burgers. If we just get the 1 burger, how much is that? Like how much is it? Is it 52 cents if you're getting 2 burgers, or is it 52 cents if you're just getting one?
52 for 2.
Yeah, so how much for just 1 burger? I mean, she's gonna say.
No, he's saying they're saying the combo is 50% more than one.
No, he said
burger.
52 cents more.
That's what I'm saying.
You said 50%.
So I got to talking too fast. 52 cents more.
52 cents cheaper for 1 burger.
Oh, then I got the other burger.
But you don't eat it.
Sometimes the boy one.
You can still save 50 cents. That's $2.50 a week as many times as you go to McDonald's.
I can't think of the last time I've even been to McDonald's. Okay, buddy? I'm going today. I'm going to McDonald's. And I'm getting the combo. This dude's going to give me a hard time about 52 cents.
It's the little things. Take that 52 cents, put it in retirement. That'll be $1 in 7 years. If you do that over and over. I didn't want the PS5. I was pressured into it.
You
Holly sent out a group message to me and the boy went, and I'm like, I didn't even respond to it. But he did, so then I was.
You said you were going to.
Manchester's only live and local radio morning show. You're listening to Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
Thanks for hanging out with us this morning on the Thunder Radio morning show. Josh and Holly with you. Brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. I don't know what you're headed today. Maybe you're headed out to the lake, or maybe you're headed out for a hard day's work. Maybe you're an outside person. You're cutting grass, you're putting up fences, or doing some roofing or some framing. Whatever you're doing, if you're going to be outside, it's going to be hot. Twice the Ice in Manchester is a really good, quick, convenient, cheap stop for some ice for your coolers. 18-pound bags of ice for just $2.50. You walk up, you pay, push a button, out comes an 18-pound bag of ice. And no, did not misspeak. It is $2.50. That's a great deal, better than you're going to find anywhere on ice. Stop by Twice the Ice, 24 hours a day in the Save-A-Lot Shopping Center in Manchester. Holly?
Josh?
Welcome back.
Thank you.
What are we doing here?
It's Monday, so we've got Monday's misconnections.
I completely forgot what's in this segment. It's been
Are you even trying?
No.
Maybe you had a misconnection in the recent days.
Me?
Maybe you just want a guy that's going to buy you the combo at McDonald's and not give you a hard time over 52 cents. That's all I'm looking for.
52 cents is 52 cents. I don't. It's all about the mentality.
Yeah,
52 cents here, $1 here, 30 cents here. That adds up.
I just want a guy that thinks I'm worth a combo and doesn't pressure me to order off the dollar menu.
She throws it away.
Sometimes somebody may want it. It's a little easier to say a number. Give me a number 7 with a Coke. It's just. All right, so we're doing misconnections here. This first, really, this is just reminders to women to be alert because men are odd. This one says, woman near the meat department at Publix.
Nice. What are you doing hanging out near the meat department at Publix?
So this was 3:30 on a Saturday. He said, I commented on your University of Cincinnati sweatshirt, and we briefly
Go Bearcats.
We briefly discussed our respective homes. You from PA, me from Ohio. You were very sweet and said, "Nice to meet you."
You can't say nice to meet you.
Ladies, if you smile at them, that's going to give them the wrong idea, but you can't talk to them for sure. All she said was, "Nice to meet you."
And he took that as, let's get married.
I would really like the opportunity to continue our conversation over coffee. That's a trick. I have never met someone at a store, had a brief conversation with them and thought, I would really like to sit down for
And know you
coffee
more.
and get to know you better.
Yeah, we both decided that if this doesn't work out, we're not going to get married again.
I will never,
No.
ever get married again.
Trey said if she's buying meat at Publix, you can't afford her.
Oh.
He said that's junk and premium pricing.
We get our meat from Spring Street.
Yeah, you can't beat the meat there. That's amazing deals all the time at Spring Street Market.
Dollar General, that's where this next misconnection
I thought you were going to
happened.
say Dollar General for your meat. I'm like, I don't think they have that there.
That's where
If Dollar-
Josh wants me to.
Do they
buy
sell
my-
meat there?
Some of them. Like,
Would you buy meat from Dollar General?
Absolutely not.
If given an option, I mean,
I saw a Dollar Tree that had steak for sale.
where's that coming from?
What
Like
animal?
what? Like I feel like they probably get the, on Tiger King where they got the expired meat from Walmart and fed it to the tigers. And then some of the guys were going through there picking it out and taking it home and eating it. I feel like that's the meat they have at Dollar Tree.
All right. So this next connection, Lord of mercy. It happened at Dollar General. Let me tell you how they spelled dollar. DOLLER. Dollar. This is what happened in Christiana. It said, we were at Dollar General. You were talking to a gentleman in the middle of the store, so I didn't want to interrupt your conversation. But you were absolutely beautiful. I really wanted to stop and see if you were available, and I wanted to take you out sometime. But again, I wasn't going to interrupt your conversation. You parked right beside me. I hope you see this. Would love to talk. And that's another one of those things that I think is so random to see someone talking to a gentleman in the store and to say, I'm going to talk to her. I'm going to ask her if she wants to go out with me. I mean, shoot your shot, I guess. But
Yeah, guys are wired a little differently that way.
do you look at women?
Never.
Like I know that you do. But
What?
Do you look at them and was like, think I'd like to get to know them a little better? Even when you were single.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Anytime?
Yes.
Like would you imagine yourself with that person? Like I could see myself with them. Just haven't seen them, never speaking.
Yes.
Okay. So guys are
wired differently. Not to the point where I'm going to stalk them, approach them, because I never approached any women, and that's why I turned out the way I did. And certainly not posting on Craigslist misconnections about it by any stretch of the imagination. But I don't. Guys are going to do that. They're going to be like, huh.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Just a bunch of rando guys out here.
Yeah.
Picturing themselves with women they don't.
Yep. That's why I'm pretty adamant that the girl one dresses properly.
Don't get
when
me
she leaves the
started
house.
on that. So she has to dress in a certain way to
I'm just telling y'all, I know how guys are, and I'm just trying to help. I know it's not her responsibility what they do in there, but I don't care.
Well, I don't want her to be inappropriately dressed, but sometimes she just got clothes on, and
guys are creeps, man. I'm just trying to help.
This one says, this happened in Murfreesboro. Said, cute woman walking dogs this morning. Have you, it says, have seen you a few times. Today you had 2 dogs and were wearing brown pants and a light colored tank. We said hello. What was I outside doing? I like it that these creepos see women and like, hey, I've seen her. That's the second, third time
saw
I've seen.
me.
I know what color pants she's wearing. I know what color shirt she's wearing. But be on the safe side because I don't want to attract any creeps. I'm going to ask her if she knows what I was doing.
Right.
Can't be too safe.
Never.
Hey, on the Dan Bongino show, he has a read for Berna.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're guns, but they shoot. It's not bullets. I don't know what the thing is you shoot. I don't know if it's just to stun someone.
Okay.
Like, anyway, I think I need to get one of those.
I don't think so.
Why?
Because you'll be shooting me with it.
Well, it ain't going to kill you, and no, I'm not going to shoot you with it.
Okay. Well, why don't you look into that?
I just Berna, BYRNA, I think. Berna. I don't know. Maybe that's the company name.
Christy says, agree with the clothing. My almost 14-year-old wants to dress like she's 25. No way.
Right.
That's the problem.
But I'm going to tell you something. It's hard because our girl one, she's got long legs. And the shorts that they make are...
No, I've seen plenty of tall girls with shorts that are appropriate. She just doesn't want to wear them.
Bermuda shorts?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a break.
Don't act like they don't make them. They make them.
Just because you had to wear duck head growing up don't mean that she don't want to fit in. Did your mom make you wear duck head? Because mine did.
I wore duck head and bugle boy. Now today, apparently, if you get your hands on some duck head gear,
is it expensive?
Premium stuff.
Is it?
Somebody famous must have put one on, and it's kind of like Champion. I had all the Champion gear you could ever ask for. Basically, threw it away, and now you can't get a hold of Champion stuff. It's more expensive than Nike.
When that happened, I was like, "What? You want me to pay how much for this Champion sweatshirt?"
Well, this is. I don't think
I came here for a deal.
Right. Anybody else in the misconnections?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Go ahead. Well, I just didn't know. We got time for maybe one more.
All right. Gorgeous lady at Academy Sports. This is all this says. You and another lady were getting chairs. What compliment did I pay you? Someone took the time to log in to their Craigslist. Type that in.
Did you ever use Craigslist?
Never. That's dangerous.
Like even when it was very first came out, before the Craigslist killers and all that stuff?
Nope. I don't trust.
I think I bought some tickets off Craigslist once.
No, I didn't buy nothing.
They were good.
I'd rather that if I'm buying something secondhand, I want it to be from a yard sale, local.
Right.
Or somebody on Facebook that I know selling something. And by the way, any of my friends out there listening that's getting ready to do a closet clean out, I would really appreciate it if you let me know first, because I get in here, people are having closet clean outs, and I get in, I'm like, oh, this is good. And I'll get in there and start looking at everything sold because they posted it 2 hours ago. And I just want a heads up. I'll probably buy all your stuff.
Yeah, don't tell her, please. She doesn't need it.
There's nothing worse than going on to closet cleanouts and seeing something and go to comment and it's
gone.
Sold an hour ago. Sorry. I'm just late to the party.
Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Talk to him about Emcella treatments. Say goodbye to urinary incontinence. Find him at his new office, 482 Interstate Drive, right across from Unity Medical Center. Birthdays are next.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what if I told you how to solve these issues?
With the Thunder Radio Morning Show, here to tell you that the Emcella treatment is the cure you need to solve your problems. I have had them done and can speak from experience. Now you can
When we come back, we're going to do birthdays, and then you're going to do tractor pool before we leave birthdays, okay?
You're not the boss to me.
Trey said he's bought a lot of good stuff on Craigslist.
I'm not saying that it's not anything good there.
I bought some concert tickets before getting ripped off on concert tickets would have cost you your bank account. Like now, you can't afford to take a risk on that. Then it was like $60 on some tickets. You know, GA seats, yard seats.
Now it's $300.
Yeah, I can't afford to do that. Yeah, Wallen coming to Knoxville. Exciting. I'm not even going to call Red Raider football Friday night. I'm just going to go up there.
We did Media Day Saturday. That was something else we did.
Yeah, football media day. It's that time of year.
That was fun.
It was okay
I like when
because
they.
it wasn't so hot.
Luckily, it stayed overcast for a lot of
Yeah.
the time. It did get hot, but at least the
Yeah, it
past
wasn't
2 or
bad.
3, three or
Last-
4 years.
We would start at 10, and it would be a 95-degree day, and you just couldn't. It was all miserable. This year was 82, and we started at 8. And we're done by 10:30. Before we go 10 to 1. I mean, right in the middle of the day, just sun beating down on you. Brand this over. It's New Haven Mortgage time.
I had a birthday over our break. Josh got my windows tinted for me.
Yeah, Heather. Where you at?
Speaking of New Haven Mortgage.
She did get her windows tinted with a good tint. She forgot to show up for her tinting appointment.
You forgot too.
How am I supposed to keep up with your tinting appointments? I said, Hallie, you got an appointment Friday to get your windows
Because you
tinted.
have to take to pick me up.
Well, you didn't put it on your calendar. It's your fault. Birthday time. Thunder Radio Morning Show. Calling those birthdays at 728-1320. We'll be celebrating Saturday, Sunday, and Monday birthdays today. Also, your anniversaries. At the end of the day, we draw for a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. We put those winners on our website, thunder1320.com. At the end of the week, we draw for a birthday cake. Last week's cake winner was Kesley Gibson. And at the end of the week, we also draw for Designer's Choice Floral Arrangement from the Mossy Pot for our anniversary folks. All right, here we go. Saturday. Braden Trail, Caden Trail, and Dylan Trail all turned 18. They're not even related. Holly's not paying attention. I'm making jokes.
How's it going, Josh?
James and Amanda Monroe, 11 years of marital bliss on Saturday. Sunday, Shani McCullough turned 38. Daniel McInturf had a birthday. Zeke Jones and Zane Jones with birthdays. Today, John Bassard and Justin Cougar. Happy birthday to all those folks. So that's what I got so far on the list. You're welcome to add to it at 728-1320. Holly, any celebs?
Danny Glover turned 78 today.
You're too old for this. See what I did there?
I do. David Spade turns 60.
Golly, David Spade is 60.
Willem Dafoe is 69. Selena Gomez is 32. And that's all I got.
All right, Holly. We're across the top of the hour. It means it's a morning show overdrive financed by New Haven Mortgage. We got a tractor pull coming up on Friday, or not this Friday, next Friday and Saturday. Why don't you tell everybody about it?
Hillsborough Homecoming Association annual Rumble on the Hill truck and tractor pull will be here in a couple of Fridays. That's going to be August 2nd and 3rd in Hillsborough. Gates open at 5. Tires spin at 7 both nights. $15 for adults, $5 for kids 6 and 12. Children 6 and under are free. 7926 Hillsborough Highway.
Good, Holly. Good. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios.
We're your friends. We're your neighbors.
Locally owned and operated.
Thunder Radio.
UNSR and Chester.
Oh, yes. I think it's been a decent first day back.
It's okay. It's a 6.5.
Good thing we got tomorrow off.
I'll do better Wednesday.
We'll take tomorrow and improve ourselves and come back better with a better plan Wednesday. How about that?
I want you guys to know that I do want to do a better job.
Oh yeah, she has good intentions.
And I am trying.
But the sun just melted my football.
I barely left. Here, put this trash bag over there.
There's this trash bag Scott is good.
Oh.
Is Kate on?
morning of July 8th, the Shelbyville Police Department responded to the area as
What are we talking about this segment, Holly?
I think we're going to talk a little politics here.
Oh, my favorite. We did enjoy our time off. Well, we're going to enjoy more time off tomorrow. It's going to be good. Going down to the hot Atlanta. What?
The amount of time that we took off, it's not good for you need some time off, but I think there's a time limit where I start to be like, I don't want to go.
So you want to go back?
I don't want to go back. I can live this life. I can sit at home all day and there's something to do all the time at the house. There's always something that needs to be cleaned or fixed or organized. There's always something to do there, and it's a full-time job. I could do it.
Trey says don't get robbed. Thankfully.
In Atlanta.
Yeah,
I'm glad they moved.
They moved it to where they're at. I feel much more safe at Truist and that area than I did going to South Atlanta. That area, that neighborhood, you get away from Turner Field 2 blocks, and it was sketch, very sketch. I've not really ran into any sketchy situations where.
Yeah, my brother basically had a bobblehead stole. Was it John Smoltz?
Yeah, it was a John Smoltz bobblehead.
Some guy just took it out of his hands, slapped $5 in his hand.
It wasn't even $5, I don't think.
It was like
I think it was $4 and singles wadded up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna buy that from you. Mm-hmm.
It looked like he was going to give him a wad of cash for it, but it was just $4. And I looked on eBay that night, and they were going for over $100 a bobblehead.
I think we still got.
And he's got 2 sons, so he and his wife both had a John Smoltz bobblehead for each of their sons.
And then he did that.
And he had to. The guy
she was not happy.
Let me get that bobblehead off of you. And my brother, instead of not reacting, he was like, "How
How
much?"
Yeah, by saying how much, I basically
The
was
guy
like, okay.
ran across the street, took it out of his hands, gave him $4.
I wasn't gonna stop him.
No, I wouldn't stop him.
No, I just kept walking.
Take what you want.
I just kept walking.
You're on your own, buddy. Don't interact with them.
That's South Atlanta. Like, you get down to like where the airport is. It's a sketchy area. Turner Field was basically just plopped down in the projects down here. Holly said, I'm really going to work on being interactive during the breaks, and then she's gone.
Okie dokie. Another reason I'm not drinking a lot of water this morning is because I don't want to have to stop a bunch on the ride to Atlanta.
You need to stop. You need. It's going to be hot and humid in the game. I'd rather you be hydrated.
If I say it's so bad in the car rides that me and the kids will be holding our pee until we can't hold it no more because nobody wants to say they have to pee because of Josh's reaction.
That's a little bit of an exaggeration.
Yeah, we're all scared to pee on road trips.
Well, you should be.
I'll be about to bust at the seams, and I'm like, hey, Josh, just, since we're making good time, and if we find an exit up here, I sure would like to stop and stretch my legs. But on the inside, I'm like, I need to stop so bad.
Well, why don't y'all just say something? I just don't like to stop in big cities. I don't like to stop in downtown Chattanooga or Knoxville or Atlanta.
And it's not so much what he says, it's his body language.
She's not being fair because on the last trip, I didn't say no.
I didn't even stop. We didn't stop.
Looks like my training is working, isn't it?
Yeah. Manchester's only live and local radio morning show. You're listening to Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage right here in Manchester and serving all of southern Middle Tennessee. New Haven Mortgage, Heather Phillips and her team with over 60 years of experience in the home lending business. So maybe you're a first-time home buyer. They can help walk you through the process, let you know what all kind of paperwork you need, get you pre-approved for a certain amount, let you know what you can afford. They'll walk you through the process. There are people you can actually sit down with. These aren't robots or AI chatbots or any of that stuff. Heather Phillips and her team at New Haven Mortgage, NMLS 1477317. Find them online at newhavenmtg.com. All right, Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
All right. What are we talking about?
A lot of big deal political stuff happened
While we were gone, yes.
Honestly, over the last week and a half, there's been a lot of
What happened?
Trump got shot in the ear.
What? No, that was fake.
And then
That didn't really happen.
yesterday, Biden dropped out.
Shocked me. Most shocking news ever. Not really. Could feel that coming after the debate. You knew it was coming. It's kind of like a college football coach when the boosters start leaking to the press that the coach is in trouble. That means the coach is done. They're controlling the story, and then when his pressure mounts, it's like they put out a story that's not even real yet. They're like, these big time boosters will go to a reporter and be like, Holly's getting fired. So she's done. And then they start putting it out there, oh, they're in trouble. And then it like puts it in everybody's minds, and it just becomes the story, and then it happens. This is what happened to Biden.
The thing that I guess, what?
Shannon said Joe's going to be really mad when he finds out that he quit. Yeah, I don't think he knows. I saw the Babylon Bee story headline yesterday, and it said Jill Biden drops out of 2024 presidential race.
The thing, and maybe you can help explain it to me a little better, but as far as like the DNC, when it was announced that was going to be their candidate, Joe Biden was going to be their candidate, and then even though they knew, some of his faculties were declining.
What? No, they didn't know. This is brand new information. They didn't know until the debate.
But because we could clearly see in interviews and stuff that he was struggling. I mean,
really boggles the mind how a lot of people didn't see it, quote unquote. I really believe there were people who didn't believe it.
That didn't think
they thought it was fake. They thought that the right wing media was altering videos, and like they didn't believe it. They really believed the stuff pushed out there. And then it was, well, maybe he is, but he's got a good team around him, so it doesn't matter. I'm like, that is the president of the United States.
Yeah,
that should not be the case.
So
you
now,
don't get to do that.
So now, Kamala.
Oh yes. She is a babbling fool. I cannot wait to see some of the debates with her.
I'm just curious. If I was,
I need to get some of those clips of her so we can play them.
What do you think? You fell out of a coconut tree? Who's calling me? The girl one's calling.
Well, it's because she doesn't realize that we're actually working. Now she's calling me.
Threw me off. If that is your candidate for the Democratic Party, the election, that's who you're going to get to run. Do you feel like you were gypped out of a nomination? Like, do you feel like
absolutely
you were gypped out of a nomination because
now they can control it?
They get to pick, not you. Yeah. If that were me, I would be like, wait a minute.
I don't think that
you knew beforehand his.
I think that look. I am a little bit of a conspiracy theorist, but not like an ultra conspiracy theorist. I can see how things can happen with the government and shady things, but I do believe, if you want to, I do believe that they knew what they were doing when they rolled out, because everybody was like, man, this is never really been done before debate in June. Like, it's super early. And I'm like, I feel like they knew what they were doing. I feel like they knew he was going to go out there and tank it, and then it opened the door for them to do what they wanted to do. I do think what did maybe throw them off is it took Biden a whole lot longer to get out than they thought. I do think that. I think that they probably thought they could get him out of the way faster. Like, it won't take long. Give it a week and he'll get out of here. But he was pretty defiant. So, but I do think it was kind of a planned thing on that side. They wanted to control, because even remember, if you go back when he ran last time, they kind of introduced him or talked about him as a stopgap. They didn't talk about him as an 8-year solution because they knew then that he had issues. They're like, well, he can be a stopgap for 4 years till we find the next person. And I don't think it's Kamala. I mean, it's maybe who they're going to run, but we do know that Kamala knows the color of a school bus, and she loves Venn diagrams.
Have you seen where people are taking her laugh and putting it into music videos? Where like there's laughing in the song, and then they'll put her laugh and that sound she makes over the top.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh yeah, it's a thing.
Tracy, they hung on to him because Kamala's next in line. Yeah, so that's the problem. They have a little bit of an issue of they really don't have an electable person to run.
Her
favorables
ratings are lower than his.
Yeah. And I don't, everybody thinks about, Gavin Newsom, and I'm like, I think that's kind of wrecked California's economy. And I don't know. And Kamala is going to make for some really good negative ads. Like, it's going to be some really good. This is where I'm so glad that Twitter is owned by Elon Musk.
The memes and the TikToks.
Oh, they're great.
The internet is quite funny.
I wish I had the yellow school bus one pulled up. It's too dangerous to look. Yeah, that's the one bad thing about it is if I really quickly wanted to be like, let's pull up the Kamala Harris yellow school bus talk, I might get a TikTok
where some guy busts in there and starts dropping F-bombs.
I know, you can't get the original. Like, I want the original video. And if you go online to get it, like not on TikTok, but like just Google it on YouTube or whatever, you're going to get somebody breaking it down, or it's going to be a news organization. Like, you can't get, I just want that original video, which requires me to do research before the show and have it prepared. And that's not going to happen. And it's not like I didn't have 3 weeks to prepare for this.
Right. You can be thinking about on your car ride. You can be thinking of how you want to, what you want to do on the show Wednesday.
Shannon said, I bet they mad about those millions of pre-filled ballots with Biden's name on it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, her word salads. Like Christy said, her word salads. She is a word salad queen. She just starts talking, and there is nothing of substance to it.
Politics aside, I could not stand near that woman at an event. That would be one of those things where I would meet. I would be like, oh, God, there's Kamala. I'm not going on that side of the room. I would avoid her. Just, yeah.
They're going to run her out there.
Again, politics aside, just her as a person, I don't think I could be around her. People like that, though.
Oh, yes.
Who you see and they're just like, oh, no, not gonna go over there.
Not gonna do that. Yeah, so I saw this weekend where they finally put out a date and some information on my 20-year class reunion.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, there is nobody there that I want to go see. I'm like, I don't, I'm sorry. I saw enough of them in school, and I followed them on the Facebook. I had a guy email me the other day that I hadn't talked to since high school. Probably we chatted a little bit. It's cool. Like, I don't think I need to see him. We sent some emails back and forth and exchanged information. It was good. But I don't know that I want to pay to then dedicate my time to an evening that I'm going to leave after 20 minutes.
That's what happened at my 20-year reunion last year.
Yeah, it was last year. We went in. We got
because I feel like that's one of those things you do. You go to your class reunion. And I got there, And again, the people that were there, I either interact with them in the community.
I already know them. I already see them.
Yeah, Billy Levingood, for example, I graduated with him.
Yeah, we see him all the time.
He does website stuff for
He
us.
works for us. Yeah.
He does the fan zone with Billy and Eric.
Yeah. Saturday mornings at 11.
I work with him at doing community things with the chamber. And so I get there and that's who I end up talking to.
Yeah, I sit there and talk to the people I talk to, at least once a month.
And it's fine. It's good to see those other people, but do I?
No.
And we left after 20 minutes.
Yeah, maybe 30. I had some pretty good food. That's a pretty good hummus there.
And I'm like, I don't.
That's what I remember.
Hey, guys. And I don't want to. I was like, well, let's leave. And I probably wouldn't do it again. Going back, I probably wouldn't have went. But now it's your turn. And I'm like, hey, you should go. And I'm like, why do I do that?
I'm not doing that.
Why do I romanticize these milestones in our lives to be these things that we have to dedicate our time to?
I feel like social media has put a real dent in the need for class reunions. Like I see what everybody's doing. Like I see that they're living in this state and they're living in this state and they got these many kids and they can see what I'm doing. So I don't really know why I got to go stand there and awkwardly talk to people I did not talk to 20 years ago.
I'm awkward anyway. And it was kind of at that reunion. I was not a popular, I wasn't one of the popular kids. I didn't really have a clique.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of talked to whoever was around me awkwardly. But I noticed at the 20-year reunion, those same people that were popular still kind of
hung out together,
huddled together, and it was like their group. And I'm like, well, I'm not staying here for this.
Yeah,
they were nice. They all spoke and said hello, but
yeah, it's still the same thing.
And I don't know why that. I look at it that way because I didn't want them to talk to me.
Then
I'm not a big talker anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think I'm going to go. It doesn't seem like.
I just thought you might want to go show your wife off, but that's all right.
Well, I might do that.
He's embarrassed of me. He's afraid I'll talk to someone and they'll be like, "Oh God, Josh married an idiot."
No, that's not the case. I wouldn't mind seeing some of my baseball friends, but I mean, I see and or know what they're doing pretty much
like you
now.
play baseball with Dr. Clark, principal.
He's the principal at North Coffee. I see him often. I mean, we don't talk all.
I
know what he's doing.
Yeah.
And those other guys, I kind of know what they're doing. I see them on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's not like we're going to go out and throw the ball around, hurt ourselves, So that's whatever. I'm pretty much leaning on the 10% go, 90% not going.
Okay.
And it's probably 99 and 1. 99% I'm not going. But I'll leave that open.
Do I have FOMO?
Here's the deal. I think you got FOMO. So fear of missing out for people who aren't initiated with that. So
who aren't hip
with us. They're doing something on that Friday night football game. So I may see some of them there because I'll be there.
They're doing something Friday night at the football game.
Yeah,
okay.
So some of them may be there at that and I may see them, but I'm busy.
Okay.
But I may from this press box, oh, there's
we
Bill.
did that with our 20-year reunion. They
had they had seats down there on the field, didn't they?
Yeah, so we talked to the athletic directors, and they kind of roped off an area for class of 2003. You bring your lawn chair, sit on the field.
It was like 4 y'all.
Yeah, 5 including me.
That's right.
And I was working, taking pictures. So again, it was Billy Levingood, Eric Keith.
Same people you already knew.
Yeah.
I just don't think we're gonna make it. But anyway, I don't know. It's in September.
Josh Taylor, who again,
loyal listener of the morning show,
Chamber of Commerce, and so.
All right, I think we're done. We've made it through the show.
We did it.
Mostly. I want to tell everybody about the forecast real quick. Patent Pest Control brings you the weather forecast. So, Holly, today's going to be the hottest day we're going to get all week. 86 degrees for your high today. Every day after today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 80 to 82. It's going to be about the same range and about a 60 to 80% chance of rain every day. Just kind of a lather, rinse, repeat weather pattern, kind of a Seattle kind of feel. It's going to be very cloudy and rainy this week. Weather forecast brought to you by Patton Pest Control. That's going to mean a lot of mosquitoes. Call Tyler Patton. There's no contract obligations. 931-247-0781. That's Patton Pest Control.
New Haven Mortgage features experienced lenders with over 60 years in the business, making New Haven Mortgage your trusted local partner in home ownership. Our seasoned team brings a wealth of experience to navigate the mortgage landscape with confidence. Whether you're looking to buy a home for the very first time or refinance to provide more flexibility for your family.
Christy said same clicks even when you get older.
Huh?
So Christy said same clicks even when you get older.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just probably not going to go to that. I mean, more power to everybody who wants to go. It's whatever.
Yeah.
I ain't telling them they shouldn't go. You go. Have fun.
I went to mine. So
We were there for 20 minutes. Got all dressed up. Paid how much we paid for that? $100?
Yeah, $100.
Yeah. On mine, I looked and I was like, they had the tickets, and they were like singles ticket $40, couples ticket $80, and I'm like,
that's not a deal.
That's not a deal.
That's the same.
I could just buy two singles tickets. I don't. What's the point of that? I mean, it's. I'm not complaining, but it's always funny. I wasn't looking for a deal, but
yes, he was.
It's at Beans Creek, and I'm like, well, how much wine do I get for the $40?
Because I will save 52 cents by not getting the combo.
Shannon said most expensive hummus ever. Yeah, paid a lot of money for that hummus.
It was hummus.
It was good.
And carrots.
Yeah, the hummus was pretty good.
I paid $50 for some finger foods, it was good finger foods. Don't get me wrong. I ate it. I got my $50 worth.
Yeah.
I ate 2 pounds of carrots.
I think I found the cheese. Got into that. But it's not my thing.
I don't know if there's a cheese that I don't like. I love it all. All the cheeses. Brie. I love going somewhere and they've got a charcuterie board of cheeses.
I wouldn't do this, but I almost want to sign up to go and then pay and then just not go.
Wow.
So they can think that I showed up and they just missed me. Like my name will be on some kind of.
You think really, oh, Josh is coming.
No, I just don't want them to be like, why didn't he come? And I could be like, no, I can't. And they can look at the sign up sheet and be like, oh, no, he was here. But
I got a picture, I think, with 1 or 2 people and then left.
like proof. Like,
I was here. That was me at my 20-year reunion.
Post on Facebook. I miss you guys. Would you do high school again?
No.
But knowing what you know now, I'd be able to go through it with adult knowledge. Like I feel like I could really manipulate some people with some knowledge.
No. I did not like school. I did not like having to do all of that and not get paid.
Did the girl want to get in touch with you here?
Yes.
Okay. She had texted me, so I didn't know.
What did she ask you? Where her shoes were?
Yeah.
They're in her car.
Yeah. She's like, do I need to meet mom to get my shoes? I'm like, I don't know nothing about it. You need to text your mama. Maybe she should think of this before she wakes up in the morning. Who's got a fishing show? I missed that.
It's a brand new day.
It's gonna do it for us today, Holly. Good show. Good first show back.
Thank you.
Decent show.
A decent show.
Decent show. I want to tell everybody about the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. Do you know they're doing milkshakes now?
I did know that.
$4 milkshakes for the month of July at the Mercantile. Stop on by and see them, and they got big deals in their gift shop, clearancing everything out. They may have got most of it gone, but you can go on by and see them. They're closed Monday, Tuesday, but they'll be back open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Grab and go breakfast starting at 7 o'clock at Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop, 210 North Irwin Street in downtown Manchester. Get on by there and see them. Talk to them about their food truck for your events, the Merc 2, 931-723-2491. Good first show back. And catch replays on Apple, Spotify, or Google. Just search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. You can rewatch the shows on the Carmine Family Dental Cams on Facebook and YouTube. That's Swap It Up coming up next. Behind the Wheel with Wyatt at 9 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, it's a Rick and Bubba. 12 o'clock, Dan Bongino. 3 o'clock, Connecting Coffee County. And tonight at 6:05, it's Braves baseball. Braves and the Reds. Y'all listen in. See if you can hear me down there cheering on the Bravos in the background. We'll be back on Wednesday. We got the day off tomorrow, but then Wednesday, I know what you're thinking. Y'all just got back. We're just taking one day off. Got a Braves game tonight. We'll be back at it Wednesday full time for the rest of the year, pretty much. Y'all have a good rest of the day. Holly, I'll take you and show you off. If that's what you want.
No.
See y'all, everybody.